as you see, it actually helped me to not draw mana this turn, because I might have kicked it and played the Ivogan, because I probably forgot about the other Colony Garden in his hand, but he plays it, and as you can see, I'm going to rip a land this turn, and I'm going to target the Colony Garden, because keep depriving him of that mana, and just try and get him in range for my 2 Comet Storms, which is getting relatively close at this point. So I feel, here I decide, do I want Ivogan or Colony Garden, because he has 2 of those exploration maps, but Colony Garden was a choice here. I swing in, bring him to 2, deal him 2, and next turn, if I can rip a land and explore, my goal here is just to ramp up to make Comet Storm as big as I can, so that I don't have to worry, because I'm pretty certain he's going to go off in the next few turns. And I want to ensure that I kill him before then, so I do rip a land, and I'm going to play Explore first, see what I get, and a Burst Lightning. Okay, that's fine. It's more burn, it can't hurt. So, bring him down to 10, but basically I want to make sure that either he's in such low life that even if he plays any Eldrazi, it doesn't matter, because I have so much damage in hand. That's the basic premise, and I believe, I forget what he did here, because there's not much else he can do at this point. For me, so I kind of, yeah. So he has all his dust. So I rip a Hellkite, which is nice. It probably isn't necessary here, but more gas is not harmful. I need another land anyway, and I'm just gonna let him play what he wants to play. It's Onbu Giant, and I'm gonna kick the Burst Lightning, and target him to bring him down to 6, and then, as you see, I'm going to rip a land here and play the Hellkite, and I believe that will prompt the concession after his draw phase. So we go on to game 3, and I do make a sideboard decision there, and I'll discuss that. And should prompt the concession right about here. Yeah, there we go. So we're probably going to win anyway without that Hellkite. I take a second look at my deck, and since I didn't see any overgrown battlements, I'm thinking to myself, these Flame Slashes are probably dead cards. Maybe I should bring in, I don't know if this was the correct choice, but I thought of Roiling Terrain simply because if I'm using the Ruin Blasters, all that incidental damage is going to be helpful against this match. It does the 2 things I want to do. I want to deprive him of his mana, and I want to get him as low as possible. So I figure that these may, they do what I want to do. They're basically a Ruin Blaster. Maybe a little less, depends, because it depends on what creatures lay down, but ideally that's the goal. So I keep this hand, kind of sketchy, kind of not, I don't know. I don't feel good about this game. We'll see if those terrains come in handy. So we play the dual land. Play the Chalice. The way it's going, I don't feel. This is, especially not being able to play, scares me with this deck. So I play the Expedition and plan to play the Explorer with a Valakut next turn, and he just continues to ramp. So it's not looking good. So I get another Valakut. I still decided to just play the Explorer. I believe I play a Forest and a Valakut, No, I played a dual land and a Valakut. I figure, you know, I'm not doing anything with my mana this turn. I'll play as many tap lands as I can. So he plays another map. I don't know how I feel about that map in this deck. It might be good. I don't know. Well, he gets a Tectonic Edge and kills my Valakut, which is I'm not too worried about. That's not actually. It would have been much helpful later on in the game, as you'll see. But I got to play with what I got, so I kick the Rune Blaster and target the Colony Garden and crack in. Once again, he's still at 20. Not much I can do here. I believe he gets his Eye of Ugin. I guess an Eldrazi Temple. So he plays it, and he's getting relatively close now with these Explorers. I believe he Spasms here, yes. And so I'm not in a good position. I have to. He doesn't attack because he doesn't want to take damage, which is rightfully so. His right play there. I believe I played a Valakut here. Do I? I'm counting mana. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know if this is a correct play. In fact, this might have been a tremendous misplay on my part. He hit 9. I don't want to play Kozilek. That's my issue here. Is if he plays Kozilek, I'm in bad shape, and I guess I'm just going for to set myself in the best position. So I kill the token because if he rips a land, he'll have enough. So that might have been the right play here. My main concern is that that spell could have been used for burn, but I'm so far away at this point. I figure I'm not going to burn him out. I need to rip a bomb. So he plays Skittering Invasion, and now I'm thinking, well, I'm going to pop my Colony Heart off this time, because my plan is to see what I get, but I might Comet Storm his tokens, because clearly he didn't play a land that turn, and he just wants to be able to ramp up into something. So, but I rip a Hellkite Charger. So I think about it, and I play the Valakut too early here because I could have probably killed all his tokens. I could have went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could have killed all his tokens. But if he rips the land, he still has Kozilek mana. And I figure it's probably still better to play the Hellkite Charger and swing in because I can go bring him to 15 and to 10 and try and survive and Comet Storm and out for 5. So that's my plan here. Right now I'm just debating about the Comet Storm, but that would have not been the right play at all. So I play the Hellkite Charger and swing. Bring him down to 15, and as I pass the turn I realize, well, Emrakul, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He's 2 off from Emrakul. So that's fine. Even if he needs an Eldrazi Temple right now to play it. So Emrakul doesn't do it. I really wish it was Kozilek, but it turns out it's not. It turns out it's Ulamog, and that screws with my plan because now I have no Hellkite Charger. So now I have to think to myself. I have to come up with another plan, and all I have in hand is a couple burn spells. So I play the mountain, and I plan to Comet Storm in response to Annihilator to deal him 7 to bring him down to 8. I don't know what I'm going to do after that. I don't even think about Annihilate, what I'm going to sacrifice at this point. I just know that I want to maximize my Comet Storm and maximize my mana. However,